He's in! Comets win! Comets win!
There's a nice feed by Hunter! And Baisley with the rip. Dean Lowry, you got to load that one up. Hey.
Oh, got a little wink action there.
Hey. And shot. The Warriors in the state final! Good evening, everyone, from the arena here on the campus of the Mason Middle School. ICRC Sports is proud to bring you our tip-off edition of high school hoops. The Kings Knights visiting the Mason Comets. Hello, everyone. This is Steve Parker. Joining me tonight, my partner, Mike Crotty. Mike, two teams, old neighborhood rivals, but two teams that are looking to build on some early success. I know Kings had a rough one where they lost to Middletown in overtime.
Yeah, they lost to Middletown, but first game of the year, so these coaches are still trying to figure their lineups out. But when these two teams get together, they usually battle each other pretty well. These kids, some of them hang out together. They see each other at movie theaters and the whole 9 yards. So there's a rivalry here. The Comets are the favored team at home, so I'm looking for Kings to take care of the basketball, not turn the ball over, and they got to shoot the ball extremely well against a very well-shooting Mason Comets team.
And the Mason Comets, Mike, they lost a couple of leaders in Noah Penalty and Tanner Canoe. So, but they still got Landon Long.
Yeah, Landon Long, I've seen him for years around here. He's probably one of the best three-point shooters in the city. The guy can light it up from anywhere, so Kings has got to pay him some special defense on him. But again, though, what Coach Richards likes about this team this year, they got a lot of guys. He can go to 8 deep, 8 to 9 deep, move people in and out, play some defense. So that's what we're out about. Mason would love to get up a high-scoring game. I think Kings wants to kind of keep it down lower tonight.
Still some senior leadership for the Comets. Matt Minnick came out and had 9 boards and 11 points in their opening contest.
Yeah, they look real good against the Sydney team who made it to the districts up in Dayton last year. They got a gentleman that's going to, might be Virginia Tech, and they held them pretty well in check. So Coach Richards was happy with the first win. But again, though, against Kings, you got to come out and play hard.
There's Jack Franke, another one of those senior leaders, played a little football this last year too, Mike. Did a good job of playing defensive back. There's the aforementioned Mr. Long, a scoring threat.
He really handles the ball well. He's been a good leader for the Comets so far, but again, they got a lot of guys who can shoot the three.
Ethan Howard, number 20, back out now.
Coop's the X factor for me. He's got to stay big on the boards and do some damage in there with his length.
And of course, another senior, Matt Minnick.
Real first good game for him. Coach was real happy with this execution, his hustle on the basketball floor. So let's see. Let's hope for a good battle here tonight, folks.
Yeah, Long with 15 points in that first game, 5 assists. So adding a new dimension to his game. So we're getting ready to tip as P.J. Markle, a junior, came out with 12 points for Kings, and the tip is won by Jack McHugh. That's McHugh for Kings. Howard right with him.
There's that turnover I just talked about. You
good
can't turn the ball
trapping
over.
defense.
He'll shoot it. He'll shoot it. You got to
Long,
find him.
wide open off the right side. Minnick trying to hustle it down. Does a good job of tipping it off of Marshall.
Two things I talked about earlier. Kings has got to take care of the basketball, and they got to find Landon Long, who missed that, but he missed the open three-pointer.
Good job at Howard now. Cooper into Minnick.
Mason can shoot the three, but they got a size advantage out there with Minnick and Cooper.
Franke kicks it over to Cooper, swings it all the way over. Howard with a good look. In and out on the three. Minnick corrals the rebound. And they're going to say he picked up his pivot foot.
He got bumped a little bit, but not enough for a foul, so he shuffled his feet. But again, another offensive rebound.
Still scoreless with 7:16 to go here in the first quarter. McHugh over the timeline.
Not a lot of movement there by Kings. I'd like to see them move the ball around and show their athleticism.
Keller in the corner kicks it out all the way to the top to Marshall.
There's another turnover. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers. And there's not that much pressure.
Yeah, Kohler just cut inside. Franke working up against Jack Hussey. Howard with a head fake, and he gets hand checked.
That's a point of emphasis this year. Just like in the college and the pros. Can't put the 2 hands down there.
Ashton Keller picks up the first foul of the contest. Franke.
Mason just
Cooper.
flex offense here. They'll be
Gets it
patient with it.
inside to Minnick. Minnick with a jump hook and gets the friendly roll.
He went over the opposite shoulder. He's a lefty. I like to think he was very decisive in his move.
Out on the wing,
That's
driving.
a good take. I like that take, though. You got big, quicker speed, so you got to bring them outside.
Ashton Kohler with a nice finger roll. We're tied at 2. Franke kicks it out to Long over to Minnick. Franke at the baseline, pulls it back out. Long. Oh, in and out, but there's Jack Cooper working the boards.
Couple offensive rebounds by the bigs by Mason. Got to finish it. This one looked like it was going in and out for Landon.
Yeah, he touched
Watch this.
every part of the rim.
And then Coop just stayed with it. That's what I liked about that.
Foul on Jack Hussey. Cooper true with that first free throw. Cooper doesn't get the roll. Long tries to keep it alive. Trayshawn Fisher comes up with a loose ball for Kings, and here comes the Knights. Fisher with a take. No, McHugh now with a strong take. A little too high off the glass. Loose ball on the ground. Minnick does a good job of going down to get it. Now Long on the run out.
That's good. That's turning the ball pretty well there by the Comets.
Long thought about it. Now he's going to pull it down. Howard with a good look at a 3 off the back of the iron. Good job of coming down that board by Marchal. Cooper almost stripped him, but the ball's going to stay with the Knights.
Again, a little scrappy out there, but they got to find, the Comets in my mind, got to find the ball to get in early on.
3-2 our score. 5 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Looking in the corner, Minnick coming all the way out to guard on Kohler. Ethan Howard with the hand check.
Low reach.
First Comet foul. Kohler looking for a trigger, gets it in to Fisher. Back to Kohler. Kohler working on a bigger Minnick.
I like that. Got to get his hands up a little bit, though, but that's a mismatch for Kings from the outside.
Fisher was
movement.
working on Long.
Illegal. Tripped him.
They're going to get Ashton Kohler with a leg sweep. Jake Peters, a senior, checking in. Kohler checks out.
And they just got about 6 inches shorter. They're already short, but now they got 6 inches. So
Jack Franke working his way up on Jack Hussey. Franke with a nice move and a take, and knocks it in off the glass, extends the Comets' lead to 5-2.
Had his head up the whole way and used that board there on a soft touch.
McHugh into the paint, kicks it over on the wing. Back out to McHugh.
Nice pass.
That's a good job of drawing the D, kicking it out. Long rebound, McHugh, as Peters missed on the long-range jumper. And Cooper's going to get called for the reach-in.
Yeah, got really with his left hand.
So 2 fouls on the Comets, 3 on the visiting Knights. All the way out top. Tracking it down. Jack Hussey. McHugh into the paint, gives it up to Trayshawn Fisher. Fisher working on Long.
Double that team.
Good job of Ethan Howard of reaching it in, knocks the ball away. Ball will stay with the Knights. Fisher. Out the top. Marchall. McHugh over to Fisher. Peters at the top of the paint, picks up his dribble.
Trouble.
Now he's in trouble, yeah. Gets it off to McHugh. Back to Peters. Peters, McHugh.
He's got to shoot. Oh.
Hussey into the paint, kicks it off to Fisher. Drives baseline and is turned away. Comets playing some real good defense here, Mike.
They got to stay down. You don't want them to start reaching, though. That's a walk.
Traveling was called.
King's coach is saying the same thing I was thinking. He moved the ball. A lot of one-on-one situations here. And again, they're a shorter team. I think they have better quickness than some of the Comets, but too much one-on-one action.
Mitchell Greer checking in as Ethan Howard checks out. Comets get a little bit longer as Jack Franke has the ball tipped away.
Yeah, but the only one on that one, it was that should have been a bounce pass. He passed it up where the man got the high hands in the area there.
Greer triggers it out to Franke. Franke on the right wing. Long thought about it. Launches a long 3 in and out.
He's been on target, just not there, but he'll keep shooting. He's got the green light. He knows when to shoot, when not. He'll make a couple.
Over to the side, Peters dribbles out to the top. Hands it off to Marchal. Marchal off to Fisher. Peters again. Franke steps through. And
wow.
Jack with a nice move.
Almost right into our cameraman down there. This is great. Again, defense, just a turnover.
Franke stepping through the passing lanes.
Reach. Oh, that's a foul. Yeah, it's just a reach. If you're on a foul him so he can't get the shot up above his head.
Good job by Jack of going strong to the hole. That's that football experience for Jack. Playing a little wide receiver, a little defensive back.
Yeah, he really had a good year for the football team.
Drops down that free throw, extending it to an 8-2 lead with 2:29 to go here in the contest. In for the Comets is Cody Lockwood, a 6'2 junior wing guy. He's down there on Peters. And Lockwood with a step through and a steal. Franke running the floor.
This guy, he could shoot it.
Knocking that down was Mitchell Greer. It now goes to 11-2 lead, and Kings has to take a timeout, Mike.
I think Mitchell Greer, I haven't seen him before this year. A couple scrimmages I saw, he gets it off quick. Might be the old Larry Bird stroke. I know some of you people out there know who Larry Bird is, but he shoots it kind of from the side. Nice stroke. Comets take a commanding 11-2 run. And most of it, Steve, is as simple as this. Kings has got to take care of the basketball.
Doing a lot of dribbling,
yep.
Mike, and dribbling with your head down, getting trapped in the corner. Comets doing a great job, though, of stepping into the passing lanes.
Well, Coach Richards has always been here. I think I don't want to exaggerate. I think he's been here 19, 20 years now. And Kyle Peters is the assistant coach. They do an outstanding job. It's always started Mason with their defense. They score some points in the air in the last few years, but hit a lot of threes. But really, they try to buck it down on people and play hard defense.
11-2 our score as you get a good look at the cheerleaders, and maybe we'll get a shot of the old black hole.
Nice to see the Kings students come out here too. Nice little crowd from the Kings. hopefully they get something here to cheer about here a little bit.
Into Hussey.
All right, Kings calls the timeout. See what kind of offense they come up with differently. Try to get some going to the basket.
Marchal gives it off to Fisher. McHugh on the wing, long jumps out on him.
Take it all the way. That's a good pass.
Marchal from the right wing, a little bit long. Landon Long with the rebound up to Jack Franke. Comets going to push it a little bit.
That's good movement though right now. That's quick.
Yeah, good snap passes.
Good tempo.
Big Jack Cooper out top.
He wants a high, so don't be surprised if somebody goes back door. Like that.
Nice strong take that time by Cody Lockwood, 6'2" junior.
He said that they were using a high, so there's not in the lane. There's nobody down inside Mason. Almost there. That's a bang-bang call. We thought he was still moving a little bit.
Trishawn Fisher with his first. Good looking stroke by Lockwood as he knocks in the front end of the one-on-one. Ethan Howard going to check in. Landon Long going to check out for the Comets. Well as Lockwood checking out. Tyler Berenzi checking in, a senior. And on the good free throw, Mitchell Greer knocks down. Alec Dart is going to check in, and Jack Franke checking out.
Like I said, moving a lot of players in and out, trying to get some experience for the Comets. Trying to get these guys varsity experience as much as possible. Keep everybody fresh.
Marshall over the timeline. Berenzi picking him up. Howard gets him on the switch.
Foul, foul. Afterwards.
Peters putting up a nice fadeaway jump shot. Comes up a little bit short. But Mitchell Greer hacked him on the arm. So Jake Peters stepping to the line. Good on that first free throw.
Good looking stroke there.
Senior, averaging in that first game, Mike, he was the high scorer where he knocked down 16. And good with the second.
They got a lot of seniors, Kings do. They got 9 of them, so.
Alec Dardis, Howard, Ethan Howard.
Again, they went everything above the foul line when they call it high. Looking for backdoor cuts, and if somebody gets mismatched, they'll drive and penetrate. Good defense.
Yeah.
Pick the ball up in the corner, and you don't want to be picking up in the corner there.
Lockwood got trapped in the corner. Greer came to him, ball got tipped away. Lockwood on the trigger, goes all the way back court to Alec Dardis. Dardis over the timeline. Hands it off to Greer, over to Berenzi. Lockwood now.
Kings is really getting up and a little bit. I like to see that. That's good. Got to watch for a back door.
Dardis
nice
with
bounce
a strong cut.
That's got to be in. Wow.
Lockwood with a nice square up, knocking that thing down.
Hey, it started with Dardis with the bounce pass, and Berenzi couldn't get it, but he kicked it right back onto an open three-point shooter.
16-4 our score. We're under 20 seconds to go here in the first quarter, and Alec Dardis forces another turnover.
That's at least 5 in one quarter, and again, that's just too much pressure. Kings, if I'm Kings, I'd maybe come up higher with a high pick and roll or something and try to eliminate some of this pressure.
Greer over to Dardis.
Look at this. He walked.
Yeah, Cody Lockwood picked up that pivot foot.
Yeah. He had the other one down first and reestablished it. Now, if you're Mason, you kind of want to, King, just get a good look and get something going to the basket here. He almost carried that.
And on the fadeaway, Jake Peters can't get it to go. Tyler Berenzi comes down with that rebound. Mike, Comets are on their game right now. They're up 16-4 after 1. I mean, they're looking good. They're getting some guys some minutes. And what do you think? They're going to probably getting a lot of guys some playing time. That's 10 guys that we've seen in there so far.
A lot of guys that they play as a team. Like I said, Coach Richards likes that about this group. Not a lot of big egos. Everybody's working together as a team. It starts with their defense. You've got to be ecstatic with their defense, causing so many turnovers.
So let's see here, 16-4. And the funny part is that we haven't seen Landon Long get hot yet. I mean, he's touched every part of the rim on some good-looking jump shots from long range. If he gets hot, man, that could be bad news for Kings.
Right. So I'm more interested in what Kings comes out offensively. They got to change some things up. Too many turnovers, too many one-on-one situations. So they got to see what other offensive patterns they're going to get into.
So let's take a look at some of the highlights from that first quarter. And you see Minnick going strong with that, what you talked about, going strong on his opposite shoulder. And then here's the defense. Well, I'm sorry, that was going strong for Kings by number 21. And then Jack Franke going strong to the hole. So we're back to the live action. You looking at those stats, anything stand out other than the turnovers?
Well, 7 turnovers for Kings. That's most coaches want that in a half or a game, not one quarter. So
Greer and Minnick exchanging the ball. Franke thought about it.
Mason's shooting the ball pretty well, but you know, it's just they got to take care of the basketball. I mean, there's other things, but it starts with that. If you can't get shot attempts up, you're in trouble. There's another long shot.
Greer.
Look at this offensive rebound.
Downtown, but look at that. Ethan Howard going in. Nobody blocked him out. He was free and clear to tip it in. Strong to the hole by Jake Peters. Can't get it going. They're going to call that an offensive foul.
Yeah.
Great positioning by Mitchell Greer.
Greer did that, stood there. Again, you missed a shot down the other end. Coach loves it when he goes down the defensive side and takes a charge.
Jack Franke over the timeline. Jack Hussey was with him, defending him. Long. Howard. Long looking to create something. Kicks it back out to Franke. Over to Minnick. Franke on the baseline. Can't get it to go. Oh, and good job of Greer of coming down with the loose ball. Now Long gets a look. No, but look at the big man Minnick.
Just outside, but he's using his length. I love the hustle plays on that one. Landon Hall and another missed 3, but the big boys underneath are getting the offensive rebounds right now. This is getting ugly early here, partner.
Swinging it out over the top. Peters looking for a place to go. Marshall has nowhere to go. Peters with a strong move, can't get it to go. Long now, pulls it back down. Franke.
They're going to get a lot of subs in for Kings right now. And they'll keep shooting. That's
Howard.
it. That's it.
With a good step out, knocking it down, Ethan Howard.
Coach wants them to Coach Rich to keep their intensity up defensively, just stuff like that. Look
Just
at
like that. Well,
Look at him
Landon
hustle.
Long. Mitchell Greer gives it up to Ethan Howard. Over to Jack Franke. Comets doing a good job of sharing the ball, Mike. Not a lot of dribbling, but good crisp passing.
No, they're switching. They're switching right now, Kings.
Long over in the corner.
Oh, it's a fake move.
No, but look at Jack Franke on the rebound.
He wants to get. Look at this.
Greer on a fadeaway, no good. Loose ball brought down by Kings.
A couple of those guys feeling their oats
Bobby
right there.
Conero come down with it. Jack Hussey now looking for a cutter. Swings it over to Peters. Peters is trapped in the corner. Dribbles his way through it, goes strong to the hole, and Matt Minnick says, get that out of here. And here comes Landon Long. Into the paint. Long now going to go close range and knock down the shot.
He can do that. I like his dribble penetration this year a lot better, but missing his threes, but that was a good take by Landon. Oh,
Peters with
nice move. Nice move.
Yeah, nice back cut. Marshall knocks it down. P.J. Marshall.
Next dead ball. We got a host of subs coming in for both teams. This is a fast pace, and this is the pace the Comets want. Kings
Minnick.
does not want it this fast.
Howard over to Greer. Mitchell Greer gets it into the big guy. Minnick with a nice move. Nice and strong. Can't get it to fall.
He's breathing hard. Look at the big guy. He's dragging a little bit. Nice move.
Peters with a reverse layup, knocking it down.
Look at this. Look at. I just saw two kids asked to be taken out of the game because of this pace.
Minnick kicks it over to Greer. Greer, Franke, Ethan Howard.
You might see a reaching foul.
Long. Howard thinking about it. Oh, he has it stripped away. That's good defense that time by Burnside.
I give Kings credit, man. They're battling right now.
Isaac Burnside has it tipped away by Landon Long. And then here they come. It's wholesale substitutions
Look at
for
it.
Kings.
Look at him.
Tyler Berenzi going to check in, as well as Jack Cooper back in, as well as number 15, Cody Lockwood.
See if Kings make a
the
little run
Comets.
here. 3:20 left to go in the second quarter here. They're down 25-8. Stay with it now. That's a nice take right there.
Trayshawn Fisher goes strong to the hole, but can't get it to fall. Jack Cooper with a rebound off to Landon Long. Cody Lockwood thought about it.
Corner. That's a nice, that's again, nice pass in there.
Cooper squares up, a little bit long. Berenzi battling for the rebound, has it knocked away. McHugh now with a strong take, has it stripped away as Jack Franke got a hand in there. .252 to go in the half. McHugh keys it in.
Nice
Peters.
take.
Peters
Foul.
with a strong take.
Foul.
Cody Lockwood has to foul him, but that's a nice job of putting it on the ground and getting to the hole by Peters.
Peters has done that a few times now. I like his aggressive nature. He likes to get it in there.
Peters good at the free throw line. Looking to get the Knights into double digits here with this next attempt. And senior Jake Peters good with that second one. 25-10, we're under 3 minutes to go.
King has got some positive mojo going right now. They just got to keep, with some subs in the game, they got to keep it up, keep their intensity up on the defensive side.
Cooper out away from the basket, gives it over to Lockwood. Lockwood back to Cooper. Swings it over to Long. Landon Long. They're going to say that he hit the over and back line. Coach Richards asking for a foul. Mitchell Greer going to check into the contest as Landon Long comes out. Fisher on the trigger into McHugh. McHugh picks up his dribble, picks up his pivot foot. Good job of the defense by Mitchell Greer forcing that turnover.
Unforced one again. Those are the ones that kill you. They're not even hustle fouls. They're just unforced.
Jack Franke now.
You should go right by him.
Pulls it up as he gets close. Can't get it to fall. Fisher with the rebound. Here comes Peters racing up the sidelines to get the handoff from Smith.
Deep. Yes. Yes.
Way downtown, knocking it down. Number 20, Dylan Barnett.
Just a small guard there, but he knocked that down with confidence. Nice stroke by the lefty.
Franke with a strong move.
He's done that tonight a few times, hasn't he?
Gets it knocked down. Barnett over the timeline.
Nice backdoor again.
Nice bounce pass.
One more pass. One pass. That's a good pass. Bam.
Barnett from three, can't
Foul.
get it to go.
Foul on Mason, 23.
Yeah, they're going to get Mitchell Greer.
Nope.
Oh, they're going to cut Tyler Berenzi on that one, number 31.
Yeah.
Jack Franke checking out, Landon Long checking in.
Screen up, screen out, double screen out for the shooter. They want the shooter. That's a nice move.
Barnett with a strong take.
Ah.
A little bit too much. Forenzi with the strong board for the Comets. Cody Lockwood with a nice dribble drive. Puts it on the ground, no, but Tyler Berenzi with a strong rebound and take.
That's what Tyler's out there for, getting rebounds, defense, offensive rebounds, putbacks, getting all the nitty-gritty points.
Comets extend that lead now back to 16, 29-13.
That was good defense by Coop. 16-point lead under a minute.
Tipped away.
I like Kings has done a little bit better the second quarter, though, Steve. They only had 4, I think, at the first quarter. So
they're changing their minds. I'm sorry, Matthew Smith is number 15 for the Comets, Mike.
Yep.
I've been transposing my number 15. Sorry
Both
about
teams.
that, Mr. and Mrs. Smith.
Yeah, it's our first game of the year, too.
Long, strong take.
That's just, but see, you can't, he take it from half court. Everybody's hugging their man. Somebody's got to get off and take a charge. That's just way too easy.
Yeah, you got to call switch, too, you know. Barnett gets it off to McHugh with a strong take, no good.
See if coach wants one shot or not.
Ethan Howard with a strong take. Mitchell Greer picked up that pivot foot.
Coach Richards saying the same thing right now. Look at the time. 17 seconds left. Now it's getting a turnover. No matter what the score is, the high school coach has got to coach, keep teaching.
Barnett trapped, gets it off. Good job of rotating the ball. McHugh with a strong take. And he'll go to the line for 2.
Yeah, that's a nice take, though. Mason's getting over aggressive, kind of jumping on it, and they're taking the ball in the basket. Mason's got a couple subs coming in. They got 5.7 seconds left, so they want to get an out-of-bounds play for later on this year. You're up 18 points, but you want to kind of get an out-of-bounds play, see if it can work here.
Smith and Greer out for the Comets. Minnick and Franke back in. Second free throw good.
He's got to go.
Long step back. Oh. Launches the 3, a little bit long with it, but Mike, Comets come out, they're lighting it up, and their defense is really forcing the Knights into just some bad decisions.
Yes, it starts with defense. Kings did a little bit better that job scoring the basketball in the second quarter. They're going to have to do a lot better job the third quarter, but 31-14 game. Let's see what the coaches come out at the third quarter and see what kind of changes they make.
Folks, grab a cool beverage, kick back, relax, watch a couple of public service announcements, and Mike and I will be back to bring you all the second half action here and our tip-off of high school hoops for this season. As the Mason Comets lead the Kings Knights 31-14 at halftime. We'll be right back. Welcome back to the arena here on the Mason Middle School, where we're here for our high school hoops tip-off, where the Mason Comets lead the visiting Kings Knights 31-14. Steve Parker and Mike Crotty bringing you this contest. Hey, Mike, you're looking at those stats, probably telling a good story, aren't they?
Yeah, biggest thing, Kings had 13 turnovers. So they turned the ball over 13 times, and Mason scored 14 points off those turnovers. The other thing, both teams are shooting the free throws real well. Neither one shooting the 3-ball real well. So, but the offensive rebound, Minnick is really hurting Kings on the offensive board. So we'll see kind of changes the coaches come out at halftime and see which team gets better here the second half. Nice move right there.
Yeah, it's Johnson. Trayshawn Fisher does a great job of feeding it down. As Kohler does a good job of going strong to the cup. Cooper on the baseline, kicks it off to Howard. Cooper dribbling onto the baseline. Ethan Howard, Landon Long thought about it, pulled it down. Inside to the big man Minnick. Turns and gets hammered.
That's some patient offense there by the Comets. And Cooper looked into his other running mate, the big underneath, and King got a foul. Now he got knocked down the free throw. This is his third foul, number 21.
And that's not good news for Andrew Kohler, the senior. Minnick a little strong with that first free throw.
Strong again.
Big lefty, a little bit strong on the second one.
It's a break for the Kings.
McHugh bringing it up the floor. Now he pulls it down. Hands it off to Hussey.
Another back door.
Fisher puts it on the ground.
Mason, a couple of Mason guys are reaching too much here. They've been going back door, so.
McHugh kicks it off to Fisher. Back down to McHugh. Kohler working on Howard, goes strong, kicks it off to McHugh. Back to Fisher. Comets doing a good job of switching up on the D as Long reaches and tips that pass away.
Yep. Patient offense here by Kings. Nothing wrong with that.
Fisher.
Foul.
Oh, and Cooper tries to pin the ball against Marchall's leg.
Throws this in here and just gets a little over aggressive there.
McHugh with Howard right on him.
Cooper's second foul of the night.
McHugh has it blocked away by Minnick.
Yeah, McHugh, I'd like to see him. I like what they're doing. I really do. The King, but I'd like to see some shot fakes in there. Make the bigs go up and go into them. Make the referees blow the whistle.
Fisher. Long right on him. Long
Another
tips
steal.
that thing away. Cooper does a good job of getting rid of it to Ethan Howard. Howard, the Frankie. Frankie into the big man.
Coop wants it.
Cooper from way downtown. Jack Cooper buries a three-pointer.
All, except for Minnick, the other four can all shoot the three out there on the floor right now. Started with defensive turnover. Short.
From the corner, Marchal, no.
Good offensive rebound by Kings.
Yeah, Kohler does a good job of coming down with it.
Knock it down. Shot that one with confidence. I like
Hussey
that.
Squared up and drained that long three. Cooper. Frankie working the baseline.
So they're switching a lot. You've got a lot of mismatches. Mason can be patient.
Frankie into the paint, can't get it to fall. Here comes Kings. Hussey into the paint. Gives it off to Marchal. Marchal off to Fisher. Kohler with a runner, no good. Minnick with the big board.
I like the way he went up, his hand went up high with it, kept it up there.
Howard from the right wing, in and out with the three. Fisher with a strong board. Here comes Kings. Kohler on the wing.
Those threes are nice when they're going in, but basically you can get that shot anytime you want. Oh.
Over to McHugh, there's a backboard violation. Ethan Howard on the trigger. And to Jack Frankie. Frankie over the timeline. Gets it over to the corner to Long. He's working on McHugh.
Not just too much.
Fisher with a strong take.
I like that. See, that was a shot fake. Went up. He wasn't going to block it, but that's started with their defense turnover.
Frankie over to Howard.
A little run here by Kings.
Yeah, they've closed it down to a 13-point lead. That's as close as they've been for a while, Mike. Good look at the Kings coaching staff. Howard. Long, Minnick inside. Goes strong with a reverse layup. Can't get it to go. Fisher with a rebound. Kicks it off to McHugh. Nice on the wing.
Wow.
Oh, that's a nice reverse take by Jack Hussey.
Coach Richards going to call a timeout. Like I said, that run, Kings, they're being more aggressive on the defensive side, and they're taking the ball to the hole a lot better here, second half.
Yeah, just Mike, rather than rushing stuff, they're taking their time. A couple of shot fakes, really doing a good job of reeling this Comet lead in. So they're within 11 points. And Coach Richards has seen enough. Said, got to be a little bit more defense.
Yeah, it starts with the intensity. Their intensity level is not where it needs to be. So just a quick reminder of that and see if they can come back.
There's a good look at the visiting Kings Knights fans. Again, want to congratulate the Kings Knights. Coach Andy Olds finally hanging it up over at Kings, Mike.
After a lot of years here. Is he retiring from teaching or just from coaching?
Just from coaching. Again,
runs one of the better programs in the city.
Yeah, perennial Division II, now Division II playoff teams. Franke steps through. Good job by Kohler coming up with the loose ball and finishing.
Playing sloppy. Comets have got really sloppy right now.
Minnick with a strong take. Still can't get it to go.
Another one. Look at this.
Fisher can't get it to go.
Off of Mason. That's King's ball. Hey, we just say that the way it is. Kings is out hustling Mason here last couple minutes. No question.
This entire second half they have. Jack Cooper comes out. Mitchell Greer checks in. I'm sorry. Matthew Smith checking in. Or no, that's Mitchell Greer, number 23, into the contest. Fisher gets it off to Hussey. Hussey trapped over in the middle.
They need to reverse the ball. There it is.
Kohler can't get it to fall. Minnick with a nice strong board. Long with a
charge.
Good job of Franke going strong to the hole, but that's a great job of setting up and taking that charge by Marchal. And he went down hard.
He's all right.
Yeah, I think he banged his head though.
So watch this. Nice outlet there. He's going to get the ball back, and he's just sitting in there. He's giving up ground.
And they're just going to do an extra check when a young man goes down hard on his neck like that. Anything involving anything above the shoulders, you want to just take a little extra precaution. We have seen him moving and bending his legs, but I got a feeling he's seen a couple of stars.
Yep. Trainers are here. All high schools have their trainers on staff, both visiting and away usually, so visiting at home, excuse me. But they've really put a dent in this lead. Kings has.
At one time, Mike, it was 18, 19 points. They've knocked it down to 9 points as P.J. Marchal is up.
Well, it was 17 at halftime. Now it's down to 9. So that's a differential of 8. Obviously, there's still 3 minutes left to go in the third quarter, partner.
Jake Peters checking back in. Comets had some good looks. They just can't get any shots to fall.
Yeah, but their offense is not as fluid here the second half.
Hussey thought about it, pulls it back down, swings it over to Fisher. Greer right with him. Ethan Howard steps through the passing lane. Now he'll dribble it back out and set up the offense. Long, Landon Long. Mitchell Smith.
Somebody from Mason's got to rip it through and go to the basket. They're really putting the pressure up on them. Coaches of the Kings want 5 seconds.
Smith Long's going to take it, and there's a
He's
nasty block
He's hurt.
by number 21.
Again, those are just all hustle stuff by Kings right now.
Ashton Kohler with a serious denial inside the paint. Still a 9-point lead, 2:05 and counting here in the third quarter. McHugh kicks it off to Kohler. Bounce pass to Fisher. Fisher up strong for the score. Fisher with a great job on the curl, Mike.
Right. Again, everything's going to the basket here for Kings. And they're taking care of the basketball a lot better.
Smith now setting up low in the post. Greer thought about it, gets it down to Minnick. Minnick back to Smith to Greer. Long over to Minnick, looking for a cutter. Smith.
That's a three.
Howard thought about it.
Skip.
Smith with a strong take. Greer can't get it to go, but Smith gets the rebound and the stick back for Mitchell Smith.
I know Greer's ball didn't go in, but that was an athletic move there. It didn't go up, but Smith, an offensive rebound, gets it back in.
Matthew, great job of being strong.
Look at that. That's in and out again. Offensive rebound, takes it up strong. Nice little run, though, by Kings.
Landon Long and Matt Minnick are checking out. Tyler Berenzi into the contest, as well as Jack Cooper. Now Jack Franke coming in, and Ethan Howard checking out. P.J. Marchal checking back in. Trayshawn Fisher out for the Kings Knights.
Yeah, you got to keep up the energy for Kings here, but they've been exerting a lot of energy here to get back in this game. Down 10 points right now. Critical. He hit the three before.
Hussey all by himself, and he just tickles the net. That's a good-looking shot, Mike.
I like what he did. He didn't even hesitate.
Cooper inside. Greer from three. He's short. Berenzi with a nice running save. Smith over to Greer.
Get their spacing.
Cooper
Mason
tries to feed it inside. Goes off the hands of Mitchell Greer. Another Comet turnover.
This is a tale of two halves here. Mason's the one turning the ball over this quarter.
McHugh gets it off to Hussey. Hussey with a dribble drive to the top.
Got to get a good look. I'd like to get something going to the hoop if you're Kings.
Greer going to stick right with him as he's knocked down a couple of threes.
Yeah, penetration, dish, or take it. You got to take it. Make the referees blow the whistle.
Rising up at the free throw line. No good. Berenzi with the rebound. But Kings come storming back, Mike. And the Comets with a rather lackluster offensive quarter. They only lead by 7.
Beat them by 10 points. Kings did that quarter. So again, puts it right to a game. Only a 7-point game. Anybody's game now going to the fourth quarter. So again, got to reverberate back if you're Mason. What got you the lead to begin with? Taking care of the basketball, making turnovers on Kings, and knocking down some shots inside. Missed a lot of shots here, Mason did.
Be interesting to see what the stats say about that shooting percentage in that quarter, Coach, because Comets really did not seem to have too much going on. So we'll take a look if we can get the stats down here. But again, Kings coaching staff has to be ecstatic. They were down by 17 at half, Mike, and they did not give up. Matter of fact, they turned up the intensity, and like you said, they beat the Comets by 10 points in that quarter.
Yeah, 5 turnovers for the Comets, so just huge. And Mason only shot 22% from the field that quarter. That's terrible. Free throws were 1 for 3, 33%. You know, on the other side, Kings started shooting the ball a lot better, 46%, and 2 3-pointers, 100%. So You know, that's a great quarter by Kings. They got to duplicate that and see if they can keep it going here.
Jack Franke over the timeline, gets it off to Matt Minnick.
They're really spreading them out now. They're doing the high stuff here. Mason's really trying to spread them out here.
Yeah,
look for them to go back door.
Comets with their starting lineup in.
But when they feel they can take somebody off the dribble, they can do that.
Franke does just that. Gets it over in the corner to Howard. Into Cooper. Oh, Jack Cooper can't get it to go.
They're baby. They got to shoot that ball in there, but missing a lot of shots right now.
Peters with a strong take. Minnick says, get that out of here, though. Long with a board.
A lot of dribbling by the Comets. Swing the ball.
Long to Cooper. Jack Cooper looking for a cutter.
That dribble, 5 seconds almost.
Minnick in the corner to Long. Landon Long. Jack Franke from three-point land. It's in and out.
Another offensive
Long
rebound,
with a good job of coming up with the loose ball.
He called timeout. They got a timeout first anyhow.
So Coach Richards calling a timeout as Long did a good job of trying to play it off the player's legs.
Plenty of timeouts left. Good timeout when you're only up 7 points with an offensive rebound.
But Mike, the Comets really need to, you're seeing it on the offensive side now. They're trying to get back to their disciplined offense and rotate the ball. But I tell you what, this Kings defensive pressure has really stepped it up here in the second half.
Right. Mason's getting some good looks in there. They just floating the ball in there. They got to watch it go in the basket. Missing some shots, but I give the Kings a lot of credit for their intensity the second half here.
37-30 our score. There's a good look at Jack Cooper and Matt Minnick, the Comet big men.
There's a couple mismatches in there.
Cooper.
If it's not there, you got to go to the next one.
Long thought about it, dribbled it out. Ethan Howard from three-point land buries the three.
That was a big one. They needed that. They were struggling, but that was a good-looking shot. Got his feet set. That's a 10-point lead.
Yeah, defense didn't chase him out there.
Nope. Well, again, they've been chasing the whole game. They're getting a little tired here.
Jack McHugh in the paint.
Plenty of time left for Kings.
Peters dribbling to the top of the key. Tries to
Another
feed it down to
There's that
Hussey.
turnover. Yeah.
Jack Franke now kicking it over to Cooper. Cooper.
There's another one. If you don't get out on them, you got to get out
Howard
on them.
buries another three.
They're getting tired. They're getting caught behind the screen in there, and they're not switching out.
Ethan Howard's feeling it now, Coach. Back to a 13-point lead. McHugh into the paint, gets it off to Marshall. Nice jump shot, can't get it to go. Long rebound corralled by Jack Franke.
Oh my God, they caught on Mason push.
So we got the hand check on Jack Franke.
Jack should just pick the ball up and he got by his half court.
3 team fouls, both teams playing a relatively clean second half, Mike.
Yep.
McHugh over the timeline, Landon Long gonna pick him up. Works off the pick by Fisher. Trayshawn Fisher looking for a cutter.
Somebody's open, turn it. There you go. Shooter.
Hussey.
Nice move though. That was a good shot fake.
Marshall from the right elbow, doesn't get
Nice
the
tip.
back. That's a great tip by Ashton Kohler.
Very nice.
Cooper.
You got to be kidding me.
Howard left open again is Ethan Howard.
One guy shoots 3 threes in the last minute. Look at this. Oh, he's going to get it and one.
Landon Long.
That's almost an offensive foul.
Can't get it to fall.
Landon can't be sticking that left arm out like this. I don't know if we have a replay on that or not, but he went in there. It was a foul definitely on King, but you got to watch that left arm. He was almost pushing off, but watch. Last three. Watch these threes. Look at this. Nobody's out there. Kings is just, that's too lazy getting out there.
There's one of them.
Nope. This one.
I like this one because they rotate the ball over to
Well,
him.
they screen down. They couldn't switch out.
Bang.
But here we go again, though. I mean, there's nobody. Nobody
Olé.
close. So again, Kings, folks, let's go back and say just 2 minutes ago they had this down to a 7-point lead.
They're going to get Landon Long on a reach in.
14 fouls. Landon's first foul, but 14 fouls. Kings has 3. And you said it's been a pretty clean game here in the second half. Again, they're reaching. Again, you got to knock that down.
Marshall can't get it to fall. Long tracking down the rebound. And Long with a big crow hop step gets called for the carry.
Yeah, no, he got turned the ball over. He thought he brought it down up low and over top.
Fisher with Howard on him. Hussey. Franke going to get right with him.
Good pass.
They get a screen for him.
They're flying. They're good ball movement. But Mason's flying around.
McHugh into the paint, throws up a wild shot, can't get it to fall. Look at Franke, seems to be coming up with every loose ball. Now in rhythm, Landon Long.
He just gets it again. You sneeze a little bit, you let down a little bit if you're Kings, and you go from the 7-point deficit down. Now you're down 19 real quick.
That's the first one that Long's caught in rhythm, though, Mike. He had that nice little bounce in his step, rose up, and just drilled it.
Yeah, they weren't guarding him. Again, I think King's getting a little tired. They're just a step behind getting out there. You see what I'm saying? And again, they had to work their tails off to get back in the game when you're down 17. So, all that stuff's kind of happening.
So Coach Richards inserts his starting lineup here in the beginning of the quarter, and those starters just pressed on the gas as they've extended it now back to a 19-point lead. 7-point lead. It looks like they finally woke up, Coach.
Well, they did. It started with a couple of defensive stops and turnovers, and again, some of these players are good at, they found the rhythm on the 3-ball.
McHugh with Long with him. Marshall, Cooper right on him. Kohler with a spin move. Nice take, can't get it to go. And Mike, I tell you what,
a quick wasted.
Matt Minnick is altered probably at least a half a dozen shots tonight, don't you think?
Yeah, he's using his length out there very well. Put the court up.
Franke over the timeline.
Oh, he's just lazy.
Good job of Jack Hussey of going strong.
Five team fouls for Kings.
Franke on the inbound. Minnick turns, looks for a cutter. Franke inside to Cooper.
Oh my gosh.
Howard left alone.
How?
Ethan Howard.
It's legs. He's playing an unbelievable, I won't say third quarter, unbelievable fourth quarter though. That's his 4th 3. Look at this defense though. That's even better. That's what they like.
Trayshawn Fisher has Howard step in front of him and smack the ball away. Jake Peters back in for Jack McHugh. Dylan Barnett is coming in for Trayshawn Fisher.
Wow. Nice take.
Marshall goes strong to the hole. He'll go to the line for 2 as he's fouled hard by Jack Cooper. Marchal with the second one off the back of the iron, but Kohler comes down with the long
I
rebound.
like that, though. They're still battling. I like that. That's another foul.
Cooper.
It's a silly foul.
Mitchell Greer going to check in for Jack Cooper. I believe we lost our monitor, Coach.
Old-fashioned.
Hussey comes into the paint, loses the handle, and on the tie-up, the ball's going to stay with the Knights. 2 minutes and 30 seconds to go here. And the ball's going to be taken out on the side. Kohler with a nice
pass.
give in to Marchal.
Another nice pass.
Get it out to Barnett, the long-range expert. Look
Minnick.
at that nice tip by Minnick.
He wants to hold it up, though. Nice. Two good plays there by Minnick. Offensive rebound, dribbling out of trouble, and then giving it up to a guard.
Inside.
Nice pass.
Long from the corner. Just a little bit long on that shot. Hussey comes down with the rebound. Over to Peters. They're going to say Jake Peters knocked that in,
Yep.
so he's going to go to the line for the old-fashioned three-point play.
Again, if you're Coach Richards, now you're in the full-blow stall, but you want to run some clock here a little bit. Up 17 points. Run some clock.
Good look at Jake Peters. In and out. Minnick again with another board.
He
Oh,
took it out of his hand.
yeah, it was tipped right away from Mitchell Greer. Three-point shot in and out. Look at Marchal going up for the tip.
Offensive rebounds. Hurting both teams tonight.
Yeah, they called that one on Matt Smith. That's his third. Team eighth. And they're going to say that Kohler got into the lane a little bit too quick.
Push.
Or they're going to give him a foul. Okay. So with 1:50 to go, Comets still holding a 16-point lead. Howard and Smith gets cut underneath.
You got to call something. He didn't mean it. Both of them were going for the ball, but you got to call something.
Barnett came up underneath.
One-on-one.
Greer and again.
See that? Both going for the ball. Nobody got hurt.
Yeah, they just go up and, you know, again, it's incidental contact, but like you said, Coach,
You got to call.
you got to call something. And the player that was, you know, not in possession or trying to gain possession of the ball is always going to be called on that one. Again, having a little trouble with our monitor out here, but there's a good look at.
Good looking shot.
Yeah, Mitchell Greer.
Well, the Kings are going to get some people that don't play a lot at the end. That's nice of them here. They're putting the white flag out.
Peters in the corner.
Nice
Gets it
pass.
inside. And that's a strong take by Ashton Kohler. Trace Jones, Cody
All five,
Lockwood,
dude. Five
Kyle
more.
Wilging.
Got one for the shooter.
Micah Belfram. And one more for the shooter.
Yeah.
Off the back of the iron.
They're gonna wait. Wow.
Good job at knocking that thing down.
Minnick's had a pretty good game for the Comets tonight. He had a good game at first game too, so Coach Richards got to be happy with that.
Alec Dardis checking in, Matt Worth checking in for the Comets, as well as number 22, Matt King.
But also you got to tuck your shirt in, gentlemen, when you come to the game.
Max Johnson, a sophomore, number 4 checking in.
He's looking to get Mr. Minnick out if he makes it. Gotta wait.
Into the corner. Oh, and there's Minnick with another block. Nice track down on the rebound by number 22, Matt King. Dardis comes to his aid and promptly gets fouled by number 23, Bobby Connerow. And there you see Tyler Berenzi checking in for Matt Minnick. And Mike, I was really impressed with Matt Minnick and his minutes tonight.
Yeah, he used his lane. Kings didn't have a lot of lane, so he used his lane, a couple blocks, and altered shots, like you said. Had some really nice offensive rebounds. He was a force inside on the blocks.
I'm really impressed with his footwork, not only around the basket, but out on the perimeter. He just looks a lot more sure of himself this year.
Yeah, he was confident in his play. That's a good call on that. I think he was confident in his abilities and played well for Coach Richards' team.
There's Matt King stepping to the free throw line. Good with that first free throw, pushing it back to a 19-point lead.
Said just 5, 7 minutes, 6 minutes ago in this quarter, it was a 7-point game, folks. Now it's a 20.
Long range shot knocked down by Bobby Connerow.
See this one. Jeez.
Alec Dardis looking to dribble his way across the timeline, gets hand checked.
2 shots now. That's when you kind of, both teams call off the dogs and pressing, so you get out here and no injuries. And
Micah Belfrom picking up that personal foul.
see if Mr. Dardis can knock this in. Had another football player that had a very good year of football.
Good looking stroke.
Junior guard.
Off the iron. Look at Berenzi though with the hustle. Dardis has it tipped off his hands. Micah Belfrom now with under 30 seconds to go. They're going to go ahead and get that foul and the reach in by Max Johnson, number 4 for the Comets.
I think Coach Richards' team, a pretty good game. He's going to be very disappointed, I think, in the third quarter, quite frankly. But they had some good spurts other than that. And I think Kings, on the other hand, will learn being on the road in a tough environment. They really came out and played hard the third quarter. They got to just figure out how to do that the first and second quarter also.
Loose ball, there's a scrum. Good job by Matt Worth for the Comets, getting down and getting dirty. And on the whole ball, it's going to go back to the Comets with 25.2 seconds to go and back to an 18-point lead. Dardis off to Berenzi, who fires up a 3.
Whoa. That was kind of a rocket.
Tyler's already in the scorebook. He just wanted to get another one of them threes down.
He just wants to show his range.
There's a gentleman.
Nice box
with some
out by
range.
Tyler.
Tyler
That's a great
Berenzi with
rebound. No foul.
Yeah, against the biggest body on the floor. So the Comets, Mike, moved to 2-0. Kings Knights moved to 0-2. It's a tough loss for them. They got Milford, probably another ICRC game at Milford coming up on the 7th. So they're hosting Milford. They'll begin ECC action on Friday.
Right.
So again, 0-2. But the Comets moved to 2-0, and they got start league play. They got Coleraine coming in Friday here on the 7th. And a lot of good things that the Comets are putting down today.
Right. No, I agree with that. And they got to get more consistent, though. They can't rely on the three, and they got to keep their intensity up for 4 quarters is the biggest thing I got out of that for the Comets. They had Coleraine, and after Coleraine, they go to Sycamore, I know, next week, too. So we'll see what's happening, what's going on.
So, folks, thank you for joining us for our tip-off edition here on ICRC Sports. From Mike Crotty and Steve Parker, we want to tell you thanks for joining us. Welcome to the basketball season. Hey, it's holiday season. Be safe, be sound, be smart. Put down the phone. Get to your holiday destination alive. And have a safe and happy holiday season. From Mike Crotty, this is Steve Parker saying we'll catch you next time on ICRC Sports High School Hoops. Good night.